Well, some parents in the province were left scrambling today as dozens of private daycares are closed to protest the new funding for the national $10 a day childcare program. Let's go live to CP24's Beatrice Vaisman covering this story. B.
We're showing you a live look, Jamie, of some of these dozens of private daycare workers, some of them owner-operators, some of them parents who are here demonstrating on the north side of Queen's Park. They just started a march here, but they're protesting against the changes to the implementation of the national $10 a day childcare program. There's as many as 50 centers across the GTA that have said that they're closing for the day to be able to be here for this rally. And part of the concerns really are the different fee structure. And so the premier in the province announcing back in August that they plan to move away from the revenue replacement model, switching to a cost-based system starting January 1st. That, according to some of these daycare owner-operators, will put them in a precarious position. Here's more from one owner-operator who we spoke to earlier this morning.
Here we are, guys. We're 3 years into this program, and accessibility crisis is huge right now. We have 240,000 children on the wait list across Canada. This is a huge issue, and if parents don't come to the forefront right now, what they're going to see with centers enrolled in this program is closures, is underfunded centers, and quality, a very low quality.
Not everyone who's here chose to actually opt in to the $10 a day program to begin with. I want to bring in Shazia, an owner-operator of a daycare in Thornhill. Tell me what brings you here today, Shazia.
So I'm here just to bring just one point to the government in the province, provincial government and the federal government, that it's very easy, and that's how it should be done, in my opinion, that the funding goes directly to the parents, and there's no need to involve the childcare centers. We totally support the need for this funding for the parents, 100%, but the way to bring it to them is what needs to be changed. We need to just give it to them so they have the choice of choosing the childcare of their choice for their children. They should not be like, okay, we can only go to CWalk programs because that's where we get less fees, but they should have their choice because then they'll have that money with them and they can just use that money to use the choice.
We hear the chant, fund the parents, leave us out. Why did you choose not to opt into the $10 a day program to begin with? You chose to stay with what you were already doing for years prior to that.
Yes, so we didn't choose because the layout of the whole program was not clear at that point. The agreement that came out, it just did not make sense for us as a business and as for the parents as well. It just did not make sense. So, and even now, like, you can see what it's gone through now. Like, you can see the end of it now, and it's not the end right now, but you can see how it is going through. So I'm glad that we did not opt in at that point, but at every time we have been, this is what our stance has been, that please, this money should go to the parents directly and to all the parents, and that's the way to do it.
For owner-operators like yourself, I mean, the provincial government has said, hey, come 2025, you're going to lose some provincial funding if you don't opt in. How does that make you feel? How does that maybe change your business model, or does it?
Yeah, no, it makes a huge difference, of course, because our staff, our ECEs and our assistant teachers and our Montessori teachers, they will be definitely, it will affect them for sure. But then again, whether you choose the cost revenue based or you choose the cost based formula or the revenue based formula, even whichever you choose, is still not going to work because this problem is going to still stay there. So to just take care of all of it, to make everybody happy, parents get their funding, childcare centers, operate as they want to operate, the simplest solution is just to give it to the parents and they have that choice to use it.
Shazia, thank you for your time.
You.
I appreciate it. So you can see this on the sign, save taxpayers money, childcare funding directly to parents. That's one of the messages here today. But one of the other owner-operators tells me she's really worried about what happens with this new funding model from the government, because she says she invests a lot of cash in her staff, and when that changes, when the funding model changes, she's going to lose one of her supervisors, worried about whether other members of her staff are going to be able to work there. And of course, there's a trickle-down effect on the kids as well. One parent telling me she's worried about the ratio of staff members to children in the daycare as well, Jamie. So more to come from this demonstration here at Queen's Park.
Thanks, Beatrice.